How can small programs use their spaces to their biggest advantage? This video will show different ways small programs in Hudson County have been maximizing their spaces. We'll be taking a look at 3 in particular. The first program we will look at is the Kids Place in West New York. We'll take a look at Cheeky Learning Center in West New York. And finally, Reno Mahiko Daycare in Union City. At the Kids Place, we will be looking at their infant room, which accommodates infants up to 12 months old. This room currently serves 4 infants. At the time this video was taken, this program was preparing to submit for rating. We will be taking a look at how they organize their materials and the different play areas they have separate from routines. In this infant room, we see a play area that has a soft mat and individual cane baskets with materials. Each basket is labeled with photos and words, is easily accessible, and is at children's eye level. The items in these baskets are sorted by type. Notice the small shelf on the left that perfectly fits in this corner and isn't cluttered with toys. Toys on this shelf are also easily accessible. Here we see that cribs are placed front to back rather than side to side. The barrier at the front and back ends protects children from germs, even if they're not 18 inches apart. Notice the plastic containers under each infant crib that hold their clothes and personal belongings. The soft mat in the middle allows teachers to put babies under a gym, which encourages gross motor play for infants. Here is a small cozy corner with organized board books in a basket, family photos on the walls, and soft dolls on a child-sized couch. In an infant room, an organized basket can help save space in the library area. Having family photos posted at children's eye level allows for meaningful conversations with children. At Cheeky Learning Center, we will be looking at a toddler room that serves 9 children between 16 months to 32 months old. This program currently has a 3-star rating. We will be taking a look at how this room separates interest areas and uses different surfaces to their advantage. Throughout the room, we see small, low furniture that takes up less space than pre-K-sized shelves and tables. These low shelves allow children to access materials easily. You can see cots are also being used as barriers between centers, so they don't just take up space, they serve a purpose. This only works because teachers can still supervise children across the room easily at a glance. Here you see a block area that is also used for circle time. These shaped rug cutouts are used as temporary seat placemats for small group time because the larger rugs with letters or shapes at the perimeter for children to sit on would not fit. The center uses bins to help keep toys organized in shelves. Bins should also be labeled with photos and names. The idea behind labeling materials in baskets is to expose children to a print-rich environment, support children in identifying where the materials belong, and support children in their ability to clean up independently. This classroom uses sides of storage shelves to display tips and reminders for teachers on things to say when using the materials. Since it is posted on low shelves, it also gives children an opportunity to see print and engage in conversations. Here, we see in another classroom at Cheeky Learning Center the usage of high shelves to provide extra storage for materials, teacher belongings, and cleaning supplies, so that the little ones can't get to them and are safe. Next, we are visiting Reno Mahiko, which currently has a 4-star rating. We will be looking at 2 rooms. The first room is their toddler room. It serves children 19 months to 3 years old, and its maximum enrollment is 12 children. We will be taking a look at the placement of interest centers, as well as how different areas allow children independence in their classrooms. In this photo, we can see a small plastic mat placed under the sand and water table, as well as the art easel to help prevent spills in both areas. Notice that the water table and sand table are child-sized. The rug in this block area adds to any play involving cars and houses, leaving more room for other accessories in the shelves. Notice how materials are stored in clear, labeled bins. Small, diverse people figures, which count towards accessories, are placed in a wicker basket on the floor. The backs of toy shelves are used to display posters. In this case, different animal posters are displayed, which provides credit towards science in the itters. Here, shelves are carefully used to distinguish interest centers and display photos demonstrating science as well as diversity in race and age. There are plentiful materials so children can independently use them without having to compete over popular toys. No space is wasted on these walls, as information for parents is posted at an adult eye level, while displays for children are kept low enough so children can see. What you see is a science center with materials for children to explore on a low shelf. Children's belongings are stored in shoe boxes to ensure that they are not touching and are easily contained. The containers are also stored at children's eye level. This can help promote self-help skills for children, who can bring their container to the teacher if needed. Each bin is labeled with a child's photo and name for easy identification by children. Non-porous bags are used to store children's bedding separately to get the score in the 3 level in the ITERS book for Standard 2.3.1. Enough furniture for routine care, play, and learning. In order to get the score in the 5 level, however, separate shelving would be needed. This is difficult for many small programs to achieve. A string and some clothespins are placed by the windows to hold children's 2-dimensional and 3-dimensional art, and potentially give this classroom credit for having hanging displays on the ITERS. The second room at Reno, Mahiko that we will be looking at, and the final room for our video, is an infant room that serves children aged 2 months to 24 months, and its maximum enrollment is 6 children. In this room, we'll be mainly focusing on how they organize their storage and routine care areas. In this infant room, one large rug is split by use of a shelf, so one rug can be used for 2 areas. High shelves are used in this room to hold children's belongings separately in a place where only adults can reach. Notice the wide shelves used to store children's jackets in the winter. A living plant is in the classroom to give children an opportunity to experience the natural world. A whiteboard is kept by the diaper changing table in order to keep track of children's changing and feeding patterns. A hands-free garbage can is placed right next to the diapering table to discard diapers. Notice there are shapes and pictures next to the diapering table, which will help to initiate interactions with children during diaper changings. A small refrigerator is accessible in the classroom for storing milk. We hope that these samples help give some ideas on ways to arrange your small classrooms. Thank you again to the Kids Place, Cheeky Learning Center, and Reno, Mahiko for being willing to share their classrooms. This video was created by the Grow New Jersey Kids Northeast Technical Assistance Center at Prevent Child Abuse, New Jersey. For more information on what we do, please visit our website. Thank you.